Here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Let's jump back into the action.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
That's very interesting. Today's Jibber Jabber is brought to you by McEwen's Champion, a fast favourite of mine. The bestiary contains information about the strengths and weaknesses of individual monsters. And not all monsters roam around on four legs. And Geralt is doing his funny little rain dance pose. Let's see if we can jump him out of that. Or swing your fist out of that. Right, so we had a mission, Contract Strange Beast, that we were looking at before we were going to speak to Yennefer. Okay, so that's that. The interesting thing about this mission is that we have very little idea about what we're up against. And is it me, or does it always seem to be raining in Skellige? After that, we've got the last wish. Meet Yennefer in Lardvik. Apparently she had something very important to her that she wanted us to help her with. And another quest there. Episode 99, ladies and gentlemen. So, next episode, episode 100. If you've got any ideas of anything special you would like for episode 100, keep it clean, let me know. And I'll see what I can do. So, let's have a quick check of the mission here. Ugly baby. Come on. Tell the Baron Sergeant you want to take Uma. Oh, no way. Geralt knew Uma currently resided at Crow's Purse. The Baron's bandits, hungry for a bit of unrefined entertainment, had made Uma their jester. I thought he looked like a jester. Geralt knew he would have to put an end to this farce, take the unfortunate being from Velen and, with Yennefer's help, try to lift the curse that held him. Blood and wine. Wow. And that main quest in Ciri's footsteps has finally disappeared. So Contract Strange Beast, ambush site. So where is this one for Yennefer? Meet Yennefer in Lardvik. Before Geralt and Yennefer parted after their adventure in Freya's garden. Sounds better on paper than it was in reality. The sorceress asked him to meet her in Lardvik. She made it clear this was a very personal matter, but gave no further details. Typical woman. Okay. Let's go check out this strange beast. Sorry, I thought you were a roach. Well, it's dark and it's raining. Oh, quit complaining. Let's break it into a canter here. There is another quest giver there. I am just tempted. What is the quest giver doing?
Great and mighty Freya, help us fulfill the oaths we sworn. Give us strength and courage, swift hands and sharp eyes. Lead us. Right, lads. Let's get to work. Clear out this mine.
I thought it looked like they were about to head into that mine. Let's have a quick chat.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Could ask you the same. Places like this, usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living.
And they live
We'll
right on your
kill 'em
doorstep.
all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
For peasant warriors, they seem very well equipped. So again, very indicative of the Viking kind of social way of life, where they weren't kind of like farmers, hunters, gatherers. They were thieves, bandits. They basically stole it from others who did that sort of thing. I am no historian. Please leave the hate comments out of the comment section. Most of my information regarding Vikings and that sort of thing comes from TV. So I make no claim to being a professional on this matter. I could help you.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you're thinking it, makes sense.
All right. You lead the way then.
New quest for fame and glory. Let's just track this one. Make this quick and easy, and we'll get some necrophage oil on there right away. Fire that in there. What kind of potions have we got? We maybe save the potions until we know exactly what we're up against, because we might need all our toxicity for the next fight. New marker, entrance. Helpful. Wow, this is some mine. What are you mining here? Copper? Gold? Silver? Help the warriors kill the necrophages in the old mine.
Hey, where you going?
No, he's jumping right in. Devourer. It's a bit dark in here, so I'm going to get some cat's eye on. Enhanced cat. Thank you.
Hey, where you going?
Oh, one behind you. Damn, he's fallen. I'm going a bit heavy-handed into this because I'm getting the feeling this guy is not going to survive long. Oh, damn it. These are tough necrophages. Have I got the right weapon drawn? I got a horrible feeling maybe I didn't there. Oh, Devourer! And he's gone. And another one. Come get some. Well, the warriors have fallen. But the threat has been eliminated. I will need to report that to the village elder, next of kin. Yeah. Oh, and I'm overburdened. I'm going to have to get rid of some tat. That's still a live monster symbol. And I could do with a bit of food. Roast chicken leg. Let's see if I can sort out this other encumbrance. I need to drop a few things. Drop, 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 drop. Well, that's enough to get me up to speed. Tell the Baron Sergeant you want to... Oh no, that's Ugly Baby quest. So what happened to the other quests that we were just on? maybe it's in the field quest because they died. I have no idea. Yep, that failed. Although technically it didn't, but you know, they have unfortunately gone on to Southern Guard. And I think I might have just had the wrong sword equipped there, which is why it took me so long to get through those necrophages. Oh, moving on, moving on. Stay close, Roach. Let's get some higher ground, in fact. "1:58 a.m. middle of the night, pouring rain, and it just looks really cold." Contract Strange Beast quest updated.
Something really did tear him to pieces.
Roach, you scared the life out of me. Almost dropped my pint.
Something really did tear him to pieces.
Investigate the ambush site using your Witcher sense.
Looks like blood, but... red clay.
Red clay.
Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Creature leading the Neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps at least.
Received experience points 25. Beastry added. What was a Hagaban? Let's check that out. So it's a Ogroid. What's that ice giant? Oh, that's the thing that we saw briefly and thought, yeah, you're alright, we'll come back to you. This powerful primeval monster is quite possibly the last of its race. The ice giant resembles a man in many respects, but is blue as frost and taller than a tree. Though it seems capable of reason, all attempts to communicate with it today have ended in the same way, in a quick and painful death. Small kind of orc goblin, more goblin kind of posture. Your average Necker is cowardly and weak and only ever attacks in groups, even then only when the group greatly outnumbers its opponents. Yet at times there will appear among them an individual who towers over the rest in terms of strength, stamina and cunning. Such Neckers are usually called warriors, so that name is misleading. Warriors fight with honor, face to face. No, they don't. These overgrown Neckers act more like assassins. They strike by surprise from hiding in the back, or when their opponent exposes himself while attacking. Luckily, like other Necker warriors, are vulnerable to all the signs, and their blows can be easily parried or countered. That is useful to know. Ogridoil, Northern Wind Bomb. So where's my Ogridoil? Facus, Spectre, Vampire, Elementar, Hybrid, Hangman's Beast, Ogridoil, Northern Wind. What we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna. How long does that last?
Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Tracks lead into the woods.
Contract updated. Strange Beast. got the right sword out this time.
Found a good place for their nest.
Contract updated. Strange beast again. Oh. Good God, this is poison waiting to happen. Right, okay. All those poisonous clouds are going to be replenished behind me. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Grant immunity to poison, neutralize the effects of poison over in the bloodstream, extended duration. That sounds great, but I want some cat's eye as well. Black blood. Come on, cat's eye. I'm all out of cat's eye. Where's that Mary? But ooh, what was that? Tawny owl. Yeah, we'll have some of that. Damn it. Ooh. Best cure for taking damage. Here's a baked apple. We'll have some of that.
Seems the Neckers have developed an immunity to the toxin. Now the poison protects their nest. Clever.
Hopefully that anti-poison
Finally,
potion.
the
Quest
main
updated.
nest.
Strange beasts will protect us. Come on. Oh, fade to black.
Guess I got company.
Here they come. Who wants some? Come on, ugly. Oh, trying to counter-attack there?
Time to end this.
And its body throws itself in two. Contract updated. Strange beast. Necker heart, Necker warrior mutagen, divine. Divine venom. We'll take all that. Thank you very much. Let's check out divine. Oh, it's the steel one. Wow. Wow. Coaching. 3 slots, chance to stun, R sign, intensity, arm piercing, plus 34. That's even better than the 2 stones I put in there. Oh, and it's got a serrated kind of flamberge flame edge. I'm in love. That'll do. Throw in a cheeky quick save there. Oh, everything glows gold. Everything's coming up Witcher. All in all, a very profitable night's work. Still a necker. I'm just looking at the mini-map there. Something's still floating around. Oh, 3:35 AM and it's still, and it looks like the sun's coming up. There you are. I think it's time to see Yennefer. Ah, once we collect our reward, of course. Make our way down to the road. I thought I saw fire up ahead in the village there.
Your very names be cursed.
Ah, it's just the like, yeah, it's not the wrong kind of fire. Yeah. Missed my spot. Right, Thor leaf.
So will you help then?
Yeah, job's done.
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead.
Horson.
Now, tell us.
Oh, different
Was it a
Horson.
tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be alright.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witcherin'. Alright, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
I like how he gives him the steely glaze. Steely gaze. Quest completed. Contract strange beast when he's like taking the cash. Just in case he tries to welt. Receive 250 experience points and 583 crowns. You can put them on the board. Game save. Sharpen that blade. Oh, that's pointing to the fast travel. I was getting very confused there when it said talk to the Baron. I'm like, the Baron's here? What's going on there? Okay, let's go have a word with Yennefer. Oh, there's a notice board. I do not acknowledge the son my wife, Eldred, has birth. If you want to take him in, come to our house before the next full moon. After that, I'll take him to the mountains and leave him there. Wow. Order from the Jarl. If you spot a Nilfgaardian ship on the horizon, return to the village and tell me. Do not sail out against them by yourself. What's on the waters around the Jarl belongs to all, and we will all plunder it together. Wow. That's an interesting point of view. So if you have a pregnant wife, unfinished business or debts you're honor bound to repay, think twice before straddling your mount. Sons and daughters of Freya. Another year has passed in which Mordvark plagued our goddess's garden. Whoever musters the courage to eliminate this evil will gain favour among mortals and the favour of the immortals, as well as a prize from the temple's vault.
Freya guided you here.
This
This for Mourn's Freya's glory. Something for later.
You best take that back.
You defile sacred ground.
Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Ye ain't welcome here, witch. Can see from afar you're no magpie shit.
Okay, I thought things were gonna get interesting for a second there. What did she cast? There was some kind of spell she cast there. Jennifer, are you making friends and influencing people?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Oh my god, we're actually doing the short story. No way. Got a genie involved. Why are you even interested?
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You know for a fact this mage has a djinn?
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
I just assumed that the Last Wish mission and all that history had happened previous to this game. I mean, the time order of it doesn't seem right at all in my mind. But, okay, game's a game. Know where to look.
Nowhere to look? For the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindisfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me?
In fact, I know it's been
I've
years.
no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Ever so grateful. I know it's been years since I've read The Last Wish, but I'm pretty sure that was the first encounter Geralt ever had with Yennefer. And that's what, you know, bound them together. But I'm not giving up the chance to do this. Fine, I'll help. Maybe it'll soften her. Not too much, I hope. Too good is boring. Too bad is just too crazy. I want a girl that's somewhere in between.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Quest updated, the last wish.
Holy bosom of Freya.
B Street entry
you've managed to prepare
updated
everything already.
I
it.
have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
His new captive woman, she's from
Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
From Nilfgaard. And you let her...
friend of Jarl's. See if you're a common folk. Bah, devil take you.
I always like to sharpen my weapon.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
That's too easy. I'm not even going to touch that one. Quest updated, the last wish.
Cross with you. You and the sorceress both.
The ship carrying the Jinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
Right, she's got sonar now. Fantastic.
Alright, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Very controlling, Yennefer. Very controlling. The space for 2 there? Or
Getting in or not?
maybe you need your eyesight tested, but yeah, I'm in.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what
It
you wish for.
did happen before.
And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Esad I Cride Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there.
Quest updated, the last wish. I'm going to stick a quick save in there. I am having serious second thoughts about having Yennefer as a romantic interest in this game. That she is incredibly... She has lots of narcissistic traits, including the habit of, if you make a single mistake, of bringing it up again and again and then rubbing your face into it. It's a very controlling, manipulative method, and it really... A few times, yeah, you can just like laugh it off and not worry about it. But the thing with narcissists is that they keep pounding you and it's like belittling you and putting you down and not taking your accomplishments. They just seem to really get underneath your skin until you start doubting yourself. Because a narcissist is all about like gaining control over you, and it's usually because they had a very traumatic upbringing, probably lots of shame involved, and so they must feel in control, otherwise they are afraid that they're going to show their weaknesses, and that's the last thing they will ever do. So they're forever like belittling people, trying to put you down, and it elevates them. And the worst thing you can possibly do is try to argue and change them, because it'll never work. Because they don't even know that they're doing it. It's not like they know that they're being jerks, being rude, being so having so little empathy. On a secondary topic, if you do find yourself in a romantic situation with a narcissist, be it male or female, and should you be pursuing one for whatever reason, God knows why, two things you need to do. One, because they're very control based, they definitely think they're superior to you. You are definitely inferior to them. Okay, and it's a pretty nasty way of thinking, but that is what a narcissist is. So things that you do, you basically you be very ironic. You have a lot of self-amusement, and you basically never ever suggest that you're better than them. And the second rule is never ever give them the suggestion that they're better than you. They always assume that like the world is against them, so you kind of like use that as some like cocky funny attitude. And I've done that previously in one of the other episodes when I was just doing a bit of ad lib of yes, we were at Kaer Morhen and we were all planning and plotting against you, Yennefer, because we're all terribly intimidated by how amazing you are. It's like you really over exaggerate it. It's like it's very tongue-in-cheek. Another thing you could say, like, yes, we actually had some of your DNA tested, and it turns out you are a direct descendant of Zeus. Your chariot and flaming sword awaits, my lord, my lady. We just beg you that you balance justice with mercy. That sort of stuff. Let's resume. Disembark. Okay, search the bottom of the bay using your Witcher Sen.
How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
Jump in, see for yourself.
Yourself.
Seawater wreaks havoc on my complexion. Just find the wreck.
She commanded. Neckers. No surprise there. Oh, I can't like aim further enough down.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
I know I've got a drowner above me too now. Can you magic me a rapid firing crossbow? Would it kill you? And give me ability to actually point higher than like 30 degrees? That would be great. That's the maximum height I can point. I can't point at the drowner. I have to wait until he actually comes down. Sigh. It's very pretty here under the sea. Under the sea, do do do. Under the sea, do. Ooh, Hinder's fall heavy armor, nice. Darling is better, down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shores, a slave away. We'll be devoting full time to floating. Get that up, yeah. Under the sea.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship.
Come back up.
Quest update is the last wish. Return to the boat. I love what they've done to the place. And I love the illuminous like plantation under the water to give you light. Nice little touch. They probably thought we have to make it pitch black. Oh, but what if they don't have any cat's eyes? Oh, they'll never complete this. They'll be really annoyed. How do I get on? There we go. If I was a dog, I would just shake myself violently at this point and just completely drench her. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Where to now?
Wherever the
Quest
leads
update
take
is the
us.
last wish. Hold on, I can hear a Nirnroot. There's something shimmering.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? Then a palace? Then a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
I'm just checking everything is recording there.
You learn in due course.
In case you haven't figured out already, I'm making this an extra special long episode.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Quest updated of the last wish. What we got here? Search the bottom of the bay using your Witcher sense.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
Black pearl dust. String and a pearl. Weeper, whatever that is.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haemai symbols. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war... Got a chest. Really old. Must have fell off the wrecked longship.
Can you open it?
Hoping for pirate treasure.
I hope to find the Jinn. Try to open it.
Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the Jinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the Jinn is to you.
Oh, and I'm overburdened. Joy. Do not want to be overburdened underwater. That's a recipe for disaster. Drop that. Drop that tart. Drop that tart. Drop that. Just on the cusp. What have I got on? Where's all my junk? Well, we're here. Yeah, I thought it might have done that. 5% chance to find additional herbs. Whoop-dee do. We'll swap that back in. Anyway, I was looking for junk to drop. I don't usually have the broken ladders and goat pelts that would normally drop. Yeah, now this is getting a bit tough then. Festive slippers. Bye festive slippers. Okay, that gets me below my encumbrance.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Well, third time's the charm. Quest update is the last wish. Should be the last wish. Oh no, more wishes. That's the lemmings kind of a joke. Beautiful blue sky. We picked a great day for it. Another quest updated, the last wish.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
His gold pouch. And if you believe that, you'd be wise not to buy a bridge in Brooklyn.
There's something on the bottom. I'll see what it is.
No kiss for luck. Siren. Siren's call. No, it's nimble little minx. Oh, I'm firing marshmallows.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
I can see clearly
That is no
now.
meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
Whew. Let's pick up the gold before we go to the raid.
Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
I'm trying to find something to click upon here. Oh, hello. Loot. Broken seal.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
What if the other half is down here? Quest updated. The last wish. So this is a teleportation crater. So it was sinking. And there's Amos or someone cast a massively powerful teleportation spell that created this massive crater. Oh, I should have learned magic.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining.
Oh, come on, girl.
1, 2.
2. That was funny even for Geralt.
3.
Experience points received
Go
2.
on 3.
I did. Look, We must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this djinn?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Let's take the softer route first.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another.
You want to break us
Something
up?
draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
Fucking knew it.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
So she can find out whether these feelings are real or created by magic. I understand.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
Fine.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see? We're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
So this is a mission to
Seems Amos
break
was
the
quite
spell.
eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
So is what we have is real mission, or is this what we have is only because of magic? It's like, are our feelings for each other true? Or are they just strange magical
explore the ship.
incantation? Or does it just seem, straightforward dopamine and oxytocin and, the usual chemicals? Search the ship using your Witcher sense. All you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love. Something red underneath. Love is all you need. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. The only way you love me, baby, if you pay a lovely fee. Just one night.
Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville.
Just one night. I do believe that's the djinn. There's just no way, 'cause you can't pay. In the name of love. Once more in the name
Elemental
of love.
Empires by Gian Battista.
Don't leave me this way. I
must have
can't
slept here.
survive. Can't stay alive without your love. Hot in that bed.
Nothing here.
Don't leave me this way. Whoa, baby.
Nothing interesting here. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Wow.
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Is there someone underneath that then? And the body's underneath that? Hmm. It's gonna be messy.
Wonder what this means.
We could be heroes just for one day.
Wonder what this means.
I'm over encumbrance. That's what it means. Fancy a drink? Not because I have to, but just because I want to. How my weapons doing? 77, 80, that's fine. Just listening to the music. It really does sound like Dragon Age music. It's beautiful.
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting.
I'm learning out of places to search here, Yennefer.
We should explore the ship.
I must have missed it. Calm your boots, Geralt. Is he under there?
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck.
I was right.
Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
You think the Jinn killed him?
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
We should search him.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo!
New
Come to the
item
deck.
received.
I've an idea.
Broken seal. Quest updated the last wish. clouds are not moving. Sounds like a wind is howling, but those clouds are not moving.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disclair, Devired me castle.
Did we have to do it at such a precarious place?
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
I'm fighting a cloud here.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning. You! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm confused.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Broken seal. So, what happens now? Bit better now.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Jinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
I'll always come for you, Yennefer. How could I?
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
The way Yennefer's sitting with her legs together, knees and ankles together but tilted, is actually had been voted one of the most attractive female poses to a man, in case you're interested. I don't feel any different.
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Mm-hmm. Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Portal.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Yeah, yeah, you're not leaving here.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Quest completed. The last wish. Receive 2 experience points. What? 2. Wow. After all that, you get 2 experience points. That's very tongue-in-cheek. And I think, you know what I'm going to say. I think I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I think that is the perfect time to leave Geralt and Yennefer before episode 100. If you like this episode, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And join me next episode for episode 100. And if you've got any suggestions of what 100 should be like, anything at all, just let me know in the comments. So, until then, take very good care of yourself, and goodbye for now. Bye bye.